So I've said that bases are chemical cousins of acids, and one of the chemical characteristics of bases is that they react with acids. So an acid will always react with a base and vice versa. Like acids, bases have some characteristic properties. For example, if you have a base, it has a bitter taste. Just because it has a bitter taste, though, doesn't mean that it's necessarily a base. But if it is a base, it will have a bitter taste. If you've ever gotten soap in your mouth, you know what I'm talking about. Bases also feel slippery. So like a soap is slippery or bleach feels slippery. That's a common characteristic of bases. And like acids, bases will change the color of certain dyes. So red litmus paper will turn blue when it's in contact with a base. Bases show up in our everyday life, just as acids do. For example, sodium hydroxide is a common ingredient in drain cleaner. It's also known as lye. Ammonia is often found in window cleaner, that's a base. Sodium bicarbonate, which is baking soda, and calcium carbonate, which is often found in antacid tablets, are both bases. So let's take a look at some common bases and some common chemical aspects of their formula that you can look out for to identify a base. Acids always have a hydrogen that is usually bonded to an oxygen, but bases have more variety. Anything with hydroxide is going to be a base. Sodium hydroxide, potassium hydroxide. Hydroxide is a characteristic component of bases. Bicarbonates and carbonates are bases as well. So if you've ever added vinegar to baking soda and seen the bubbles form, that is an acid-base reaction where carbon dioxide is formed. And the carbonate in a Tums or any sort of antacid tablet, that carbonate is going to react with the acid in your stomach to neutralize it. Ammonia, the characteristic feature of ammonia is this nitrogen. Many compounds, such as amines, that have a nitrogen in them are basic.